For an SAP functional consultant, how much technical details should they know about SAP on AWS? I'm going to say 0, but I'm just kidding. Just a little. I mean,
maybe I'll take this question.
Okay.
As I said, right, like the whole operation model is changing. So most of the manual activity is going into automation, right? So automation is driven by scripts. So the developers has to wear a different hat of automating the operations. And then at the same time, modernization has actually removed the entries of barriers, where previously you have to buy a big component off the shelf and you have to start knowing a lot of skill around it. But now you just have to dip your toes and then get your extension built in a very short duration. So you need to have the developers mentality to integrate the stuff with BTP, integrate the stuff with AWS native services. So I say, like, it's a change of perception. Actually, if you ask me, the mindset of the developers should have been there in everybody's. Even a technical architect should have that builder's mentality, we call it. That's where when we're writing a book, we wanted to transform an SAP architect into an SAP cloud architect, meaning that you have to build this builder mentality into it. So the importance of developers is increasing, not anywhere, nowhere closer to decreasing it. So that's what
but what about a functional consultant?
Functional is definitely, they have to put in that aspect, right? Like what we are building in. So now low code thing came into picture, right? It is where we are going into in the modernization aspect. So functional consultant itself would be modeling it in the modeling tool, and the things are happening. So that, what do you call, Signavio, whatever that we have.
Oh, that's my favorite. I'm like Signavio'd out.
So model it, and then you will have it.
Yeah,
I think at some base level of knowledge is important for everybody.
Yeah, at least get to know what is working behind the scenes. And if you really want to, I shouldn't say it, but okay, let me say it. If you really want to avoid reading the rest of the 9 chapters, then focus on just chapter number 10, which talks of transformation in the book.
Yes,
that is where
that.
that is where SAP functional teams will have a lot of input for the technical teams, specifically for the developers, as to how the business processes work and where we can improve it and how we can modernize it, leveraging AWS services, right? So chapter 10 will be your best friend going forward for all the SAP functional folks out there.